King shot back, am I supposed to buy groceries on a first date?
Shouldn't have been a second.
I want you to breathe. I want you to breathe. I want you to breathe.
Hello, friends. We're back. We're Black and Curious. I'm Kandron.
Hey, it's Dehjai. Girl, you know what? Hold on, pause. Before we get into the swing of things, we have been forgetting lately about our cocktails. And
Yes,
what
I
we're
just finished
drinking.
mine. This is our last episode for the day, so I've already finished mine. I made a dirty chai. No, yeah, dirty pumpkin spice chai.
Mm,
But
come on,
for
pumpkin.
the girls that know, okay, around the end of the year for holiday season, the good people over at Crown Royal, they release a salted caramel.
Mm, I didn't
And
know
so I
that.
it's a little too sweet for me on its own. However, I put some of it in the dirty chai and it was delicious.
Probably, I'm sure it's good in tea and coffee. Shoot.
So
Well, there you go. New coffee liqueur for y'all to well, not liqueur, but basically a drink you can make with the alcohol she suggested.
yes.
As you know, we do a cross section of pop culture and reality and mess.
And mess. And
So,
so if that sounds like something you are interested in, please go ahead and subscribe to us and like this video in advance because this one is going to be messy. The messiest. Okay, let's go.
as y'all know, I like to find the most ridiculous things ever. So this comes from the girls of Six Brown Chicks. I don't know if you all
And
are
if you don't know who these people are, if you don't know who these people are, it is
familiar.
the messiest of the messy. And I was personally introduced to them by Ayanla, and not on my watch. Not
You know
on
what?
my watch.
I was
Will you
introduced to them
disrespect?
by Jade and XD, and then they were on Iyanla.
Will you disrespect another black one? Not on my watch. My favorite scene of Ayanla fixed my life. My God, I still use that gif to this day. But
It is a blessing.
what
All right.
have you from the dolls over at Six Brown Chicks?
So it's called Evicting My King. This is going to be a little bit of a long one, so sit in and enjoy. Let's get to this, shall we? So it says the woman's name in question, we'll call her queen and her partner is king. So it says, I was looking for love. He was looking for free housing. We met on Tinder. His name was King. My first date idea was to meet up for coffee. King offered to cook for me in his home, or excuse me, in her home. He was fine. He was fine, and I was lonely, so I agreed. King showed up, chocolate bald, fine as hell, and empty-handed. He cooked the food I had in my fridge. We ate French toast and eggs. You didn't bring food to cook? I asked. King shot back, am I supposed to buy groceries on a first date?
Shouldn't have been a second.
We had a great conversation, amazing sex, and King deactivated his Tinder account in front of me, and he spent the night. The following morning, King tried to stay in my home while I went to work, but I refused. The next night, King came back to my home uninvited, and we watched Netflix. King brought liquor, and we had amazing drunk sex.
Mm-hmm. That's all King is good at. That's how you paying his rent. Go ahead.
Dropping off the dick, okay? He spent the night, and the next night, and the next night. For 2 months, King remained in my house. His sex was top tier, and his conversations were amazing. King wanted marriage with me. He wanted a large family with me. And he wanted to support my dreams. But the sum of King's parts didn't equal the whole. Conversations and great sex don't pay my bills. In fact, my bills have doubled. Also, King splurged on himself, but bought nothing for me. For example, he had $350 a pair of shoes arrive at my house, but he didn't offer to help me with the bills. I mentioned to King that I couldn't afford cable and groceries for two, so I may have to let cable go. Girl, that's not the right one. Let his ass go. Kick him out. Him, wow, how did you afford it before? Me, I'm buying double the groceries and toiletries now. Him, cable won't cut off until You're a few months behind. Let it ride. Me, or you could pay it this month.
Good. Since you're the one at home all day eating popcorn, eating all my damn snacks, and watching all the cable because I work. Period. I'm not home to watch the cable.
Hello, you're not my child. Am I your daddy? Am I supposed to pay your bills, or am I supposed to do something else? King something else was his amazing sex. King lived in a hotel before we dated, so I guess I'm his new hotel but he ain't paying for it. The hell, hotels ain't free.
You ain't no hotel.
Okay.
You new dummy on the block. Go ahead.
In a moment of clarity, I told him I couldn't afford for him to stay overnight every day. King said casually, once I receive mail here, I'm legally your roommate. He smiled. My heart sank to the floor. I had a mooching stranger in my bed and I was defenseless. It's my fault. I told too much too soon. King knew I didn't have any strong men in my life to throw him out. I am an only child, no big bad uncles or brothers to protect me, no dad to come to my rescue. And as a Black woman, I understood if I called the police, the situation could become deadly for the both of us. The only way I could get this man out of my house was to drive him out. So I decided to fake my own eviction. I took three painful days. Girl, what? Excuse me. It took 3 painful days. I was like, that didn't make no sense because I can't read, y'all. Sorry. I paid my rent. I bought a burner phone. Then I created a fake eviction notice with the burner phone number on it in case he called. I slapped a notice on my door. Girl, this is a lot. King didn't call the number, but the neighbor did. She said, leave that young lady alone. You should be evicting the people next to me. They got the whole floor smelling like weed. Lady, why you on my door?
Right. Like, why is you even over here?
Why do you know about this eviction, bitch? Why
being nosy?
Nosy.
Okay. That was a side note.
I returned home. I returned from work and showed King the eviction notice. I asked if he had money to help me out because I was about to be homeless. I thought you were independent. Why are you changing on me? You lied. You don't have your shit together.
Would I tell you Audacity?
Hello?
The way Audacity is at a premium right now.
Okay, you goddamn bum. Get out.
Right. That's the one. Okay, go ahead. Finish.
Instead of cuddling with me, King was back on Tinder. We never had sex again. On the third day, I put my cable service on pause and told King that it was shut off. I paid the janitor $20 to shut off the electricity in my apartment after I left work.
The part that bugged me about that part was like, girl, did you have groceries? You let your stuff go bad?
She probably didn't put no food in there. Come on now. You done did this elaborate ass plot. You thought this through. I guess this is
okay, go ahead. Continue.
Whew. On the third day, I put my cable service on pause and told King that it was shut off. I paid the janitor $20 to shut off the electricity to my apartment after I left for work. King texted me, yo, the power's off. I responded, oh no, can you pay the bill? He left my message on red. On my way home from work, I braced myself for the grand finale of packing up my things and moving out. But when I got home, King was already gone. I text him, where are you? I need help packing. Where are we gonna stay tonight, King? Message left on red. If I'm honest, it did sting to realize that King wasn't really into me. And yes, I'm jealous knowing that he's curling someone else's toes right now, but damn, it feels good to have my bed and my castle all to myself once again. Farewell, my dear King.
Here's the thing. I admire the hell out of her creativity to get this man out of her house, but
Hello, this sounds like you need to be script writing, sis. Because who is doing that?
He is so clearly a hobosexual. Like, they don't get any clearer than this. And so I just feel like that was creative, though. But King was right about one thing. This is why you got to be careful. You have got to be careful.
Oh, yeah, that male thing.
Yeah, and if somebody is like you cohabitating with somebody, even if it's your house, because I know people, I have heard of this happening. Okay, even if it is your house, you have to properly go through the procedures to evict them from your stuff. You can't just put them out. You cannot just put them out.
And you're
So be safe out there.
That reminds me of, all them documentaries that we were watching during the pandemic, and the one with the killer roommates. It was like this Asian guy. He like moved into this apartment with this girl. He kept trying to put the moves on her or whatever, and then as he bounced from like home to home, Jaden XD talked about it. I can't remember what his name was, but basically like he like stowed away in her home to the point that she lost her job. She lost, I think she lost the house. Like, I'm gonna have to find what the Netflix thing is, and then I'll put it in the comments so that y'all can watch it. It was crazy. She said that she would come home and he'd be rearranging her furniture. One day she came in and he had taken all the chairs from the dining room table and put them in his room. It's fucking weird. Like, yeah. It's weird. And he stole someone else's dog when he moved. He had a dog and a cat that he took these animals from other people. Just weird, strange.
That is
very
so
strange.
odd.
Anyway, I'll make sure I put that down in the comments. Y'all let us know what you think about this 6 brown chick story. Could it have been you? Or if you have a crazy hobosexual story, share that. You can email us. The email is now listed in the description box. So if you want to be anonymous, girl, we will keep it anonymous, but please send us tea.
We want to hear about it, y'all, because absolutely not. When I say that first day, he was like, I'm gonna cook your groceries. No, I didn't.
What I'm supposed to, he literally asked, am I supposed to bring the groceries too? Well, yeah, if you offering to cook, like the hell.
When I got that individual out of my home, he would have never
been back.
And he would have never have made it to my bed, because I would have been like, I'm sorry, what? No. No, that is your cue that you may go.
You got to go. But I think she was blinded by the fineness. That's what she said. He was fine as hell.
It's not that much fine in the world. I'm sorry.
It surely is not. Anyway, y'all get down in the comments. You let us know what you thought. And please send over those messy stories that you want to share with someone. We're here for you, okay? Follow us on all of our socials, and we will see you in the next conversation. Bye.